So Charleston White, who is an RCA, which is a rigged community activist, a professional snitcher who would snitch on himself if he had to. Charleston White, the man with one eye but can see the truth. The man with one eye but can see the fraudness and Lebroness. But Charleston White bodies LeBron James, carries LeBron James in a Hummer-style hearse, customized similar to the first Hummer that his mammy, Gloria James, purchased him when he first got drafted by the RBA. But Charleston White pulls LeBron James' HOE card. Charleston White calls out LeBron James for being fearful, for not stepping to Kevin Gates like he pulled up on Stephen A.Smith after having some words face to face with Stephen A.Smith after Stephen A. went publicly and had criticism for LeBron James' son, LeBron James Jr. But here's what Charleston White had to say.
Now, just recently, Kevin Gates pulled up courtside with his shirt off and chest out, especially after he said he didn't like how LeBron James' wife looked at him, but he likes the way white women look at him.
We all see it, just like the way your woman look at the preacher. When your woman go to talk to pastor, she got a gleam in her eye. She don't look at you like that. Her supervisor. Boy, when that supervisor like her and they got a good relationship and she got a chance to get a raise in a supervisor, she don't look at you the same as she look at that supervisor. So somebody that's sitting back watching LeBron, and we done all seen LeBron, his woman be folded up, she hardly smile like she ain't enjoying nothing. They been together since high school. Boy, them lily white girls that want that torpedo that got in them Laker draws, man, they eyes be glistening. You can see it through the television. Yeah, he was bullying LeBron. And I'm glad he did it. Because LeBron was trying to bully Stephen A.
Remember that.
Yeah, he was trying to bully Stephen A. He didn't go tell Kevin Gates, keep my wife's name up out your mouth. You went and told her, keep my son's name up out your mouth. You're supposed to say, look out and keep her name out your mouth. And run on down the court. You know, that's in the school, keep my name up out your mouth. And let the people in the camera read what LeBron said. You know, he supposed to do something, not act like he don't see the. Yeah, he supposed to stand over there with by the court. Yeah, and he talking about, yeah, I see. Yeah, you know, Jordan would have done that. Kobe would have done it. Yeah. So that's how you know he ain't king. What he say? Kings don't what? Peasants?
Oh, that what he said. He said LeBron responded. He said, "Kings don't concern themselves with peasants." So do you think he was justified in clapping back by saying that?
He got Bronny a job. Yeah, he a king, but Bronny ain't. Bronny a peasant. His daddy a king. So kings do concern themselves with peasants. The peasants is part of the kingdom.
So do you feel that LeBron should have confronted Kevin Gates face to face after the game?
Yeah. It's just like the in jail who know they gonna break this fight up. We gonna fight, it's gonna be a 30-second fight. But we finna fight. I really don't want to fight, but I gotta fight. Cause they gonna think I'm a punk. But I know most we go get is a boom, 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 and they breaking it up. Hey, y'all stop. He should have done that. They wasn't going to let him fight long. He was better off doing that.
Now, granted, in LeBron James's defense, which I rarely ever take up for or defend LeBron James, but I have to be somewhat unbiased, just a little bit. You know, see, him and his wife have been together since high school. They've been together probably 20 some odd years, you know, so after a while, the glare in the eyes just, it ain't the same no more. She ain't gazing in amazement no more because, I mean, they probably see each other every day. She probably don't get them goosebumps no more like that Travis Scott song. I get them goosebumps every time. You know, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend gets tired of looking at me and my goddamn funny looking face every day. It's okay. Because with Lil Durk singing that song, it's all love. It's all love, bruh. But what it truly boils down to is this. LeBron James is just, he's pure ugly. That's all it is. He's pure ugly. And Savannah James just doesn't want to be looking at no French bulldog face all the time. She regrets marrying LeBron James, allegedly. She did it all for the money, allegedly. Because we know she ain't no gold digger. Nah. But she secured the bag at a young age. So when the divorce does happen, she could come off like a bank heist. Right? The only reason that Caucasian women stare at LeBron James is because, sadly, in this world, women love losers. That's just the fact of the matter. Women love losers. They love bad boys and toxic losers. It's just the way of society. It's just the way of life. And Tell me, who has lost more than LeBron James? Nobody whatsoever has lost more than LeBron James. I mean, hell, he has a losing record in the RBA finals. Women love the worst men. They don't like the nice guys. They like guys like LeBron James who can't read books and read them upside down. They love fake pro-black leaders, fake philanthropists. They like fake loyal men or fake great fathers for social media, fake social justice warriors. They love these type of guys. See, LeBron James is not the same individual that Savannah James married in high school. LeBron James done been to 6,000 plus Diddy parties since then and counting. He's a loser with a losing record. LeBron James self-proclaims himself as the king. Like, who wants to be involved with an egomaniac? Savannah James, she really feels like she's the chosen one, not the other way around. Savannah James is technically a cougar now. She wants some of that young lamb chop, okay? She wants that young meat, pause. She wants it well seasoned, not an old expired shrimp like LeBron James. See, Savannah James has a big don't enter sign by her cootie cat for LeBron James. She knows that LeBron James is into the BDSM parties and being tied up and chasing fruity booty politicians, chasing male lawyers allegedly, chasing male doctors allegedly, chasing male teachers allegedly, chasing male judges allegedly, male cops allegedly at the Diddy parties allegedly. LeBron James, he's chasing little girls' cootie cat allegedly. He chasing lady boys allegedly. LeBron James loves chasing the half smokes and glizzies allegedly. But Kevin Gates called LeBron James bluff by sitting courtside with his chest out and his chest hair showing, ready for the smoke. But like the coward that LeBron James is, which is, we already knew LeBron James for who he was before he was exposed publicly. Now people are saying, oh, LeBron James just seems like a coward. He's soft because he didn't step to Kevin Gates like he stepped to Stephen A.Smith. We already knew this. This is who LeBron James was. LeBron James has always been soft his entire career. Of course, the Blackicons, the pro-blacksters, they got upset at Kevin Gates in his comments. I'm talking about the people who love to stay in the shade room like it's their full-time job. They're upset because Kevin Gates keeping the same energy that LeBron James had for Stephen A. But of course, the media has conditioned the masses to worship LeBron James like he's the real King James in the Bible. So they'll defend LeBron James and go to the end of earth for him, and they'll say things like, oh, well, Kevin Gates, he's so obsessed with LeBron James. He's more obsessed than Savannah James. He wants LeBron James. LeBron James doesn't concern himself with peasants, blah, blah, blah. People have been conditioned to be biased for whoever they like and give them a pass, but never for the people that they don't like. The fact of the matter is this, bro. LeBron James didn't have the same energy for Kevin Gates that he had for Stephen A. because Stephen A. Smith is a public figure with a popular voice and a wider range audience in the sports media. So LeBron James had to weigh his pros and cons. He's like, okay, Stephen A. Smith, he's old. So an old man ain't gonna get out of line with me. And he knew that stepping to Stephen A. Smith, it would garner major news headlines and attention, which is all LeBron James really wants. LeBron James already knew the odds of what would happen if he stepped to Kevin Gates. You know that song that Kevin Gates got called Two Phones? LeBron James knew that if he stepped to Kevin Gates, he would have two black eyes. I got two fists, one for his face and one for his nose. A Kevin Gates punch would send LeBron James to the gates of hell dancing with the devil like he loves doing at the Diddy parties. But LeBron James plays tough on social media. I've been exposing this simp for years. It didn't take for Kevin Gates to show up with Brittany Renner, the born-again Christian, the born-again Muslim, for us to see LeBron James is not about that life. We seen it in his behavior shying away in the fourth quarter, flexing his muscles when he's guarded by a short player and he's getting fouled, but he gets an and one and he starts flexing. LeBron James is a scary dude, but does nothing when a Kevin Gates stepped to him. Or like when a Nazir Muhammad pushed LeBron James and he folded like a Mother's Day card. But Kevin Gates ain't got them teardrops for nothing. Kevin Gates is going to stand on business every single time.